So on this compound, let's talk about how we name the ions and how we name simple binary ionic compounds. Binary just means two things in it, okay? So Na is a metal, so it's from Na plus and Cl minus. Na is called sodium ion, and Cl minus is called chloride. So NaCl is called sodium chloride. Okay, Ba and Cl. Ba is called barium ion, so barium, and the Cl, when it's an ion, is called chloride. So this is barium chloride. So you noticed, again, I think we talked about this already, the metal is just given its name, and the nonmetal ends in "ide." So chlorine becomes chloride. So for Al2O3, aluminum is the metal, okay, and instead of oxygen, it's oxide. So this is aluminum oxide. You'll notice that nowhere in the name do we pay attention to how many of these there are. It doesn't matter if there's one chlorine or two, three oxygens or one, two aluminums or 8. Okay, that doesn't appear in the name. So just the name of the metal and then oxide. So what if we want to form, let's talk about how we can form compounds, okay, and how we can name them. So sodium has 1 valence electron and oxygen has 6, okay. So it wants to lose it to form Na plus, and it wants to gain 2 to be O2 minus, okay. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but for these to form a neutral compound, I have to have the same number of pluses and minuses. So I'm going to need 2 of these for every one of those. So plus 2 and minus 2. So the compound they make is Na2O, okay, which is called sodium oxide. Okay. Potassium has 1 valence electron, and phosphorus has 5, so it wants to lose it to form Na plus, and it wants to gain 3 to form P3 minus. So I need the pluses and the minuses to equal out, so I'm going to need 3 pluses to equal this 3 minus. So it's going to make K3P, or potassium, okay, and instead of phosphorus, it's phosphide. Okay, remember the anion, the second one, always ends in "ide." And hopefully you've noticed the metal always comes first and the nonmetal second. So aluminum, it's got 3 valence electrons. Okay, I should have drawn 1 here and 1 here and 1 there. Sorry about that. Okay, so it wants to lose all 3 of them to form Al3 plus. Sulfur has 6, so it wants to gain 2, S2 minus. So can you see that I need 2 of these and 3 of these to make it equal, 6 plus and minus 6? So it becomes Al2S3. So aluminum, okay, and instead of sulfur it becomes sulfide. So aluminum sulfide. So that's how you learn how to name really simple ionic compounds, and that'll get us started for when we do the more complicated ones later on.